Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Myself, Afra, of Standard 8, I am going to support Indian education system. Indian education is the best. I believe that Indian education is indeed very good when compared with the overall test scores for languages, mathematics, science. Indian schools actually rank third in the world under all subjects, and it is very strict and profound in its way of teaching young children to become proper adults. Myself, Adina Muhammad Khalid of grade 8, and I am going to oppose history craft. It's all about mugging up. Many students studying under Indian education barely understand what is given in their textbook. They are taught to get good grades. Understanding is completely optional. In this situation, there is a doubt whether a child is really educated. Really, Adina? Do you think it's all about mugging up? Have you mugged up the points you need to remember this debate? That's not at all funny. We are having a discussion on Indian education. Okay, my friend, please calm down. See, understanding is not optional if you really focus on the methods. Like everything, it has some positive as well as negative aspects. It depends on students what they want to see. Students have to go to tuitions for arts in India, but still they lack a conceptual understanding. I completely disagree with your point. To those who say that coaching is necessary, I'll just say that self-study is the best. The main concern of students in India is to get through the school with good grades. They just memorize everything and vomit in the exam hall. They don't even bother to understand the concept. But if it is about memorizing, then how could the students in shifted foreign countries score good marks? It's not about the grades, but still the education system in India is much higher. All at least bothered about the knowledge. They're much worried about which college they get into, what course they get into, which company they get into, last but not the least, what will be their annual income. All are society puppets. No wonder innovation and progress stopped in India. You can't say it's not about rote learning at all. Since the CCE pattern has been introduced, it doesn't just focus to the bookish knowledge, but also the general knowledge and certain interviews and good discussion throughout the life. We have blind grade system. This education does not support the intellectual brain of the students who are well stuffed with reasoning abilities. Through the lifetime knowledge of subjects, though they are not top scorers. See, my friend, India has improved a lot. Most of the doctors are from India. People come from different countries for their treatment. I completely disagree with your point. Only the students who get their degrees from good colleges, like engineers who get their degree from IIT and good colleges, are employed. IIT is to be believed the best college in India, and no doubt they are. But still, in the top 300 world university ranking, only 3 institutes of India rank in it. From this ranking, we can get the idea about the Indian education. But the system of compulsory education to all the children up to the year of 14 is must. I agree with your sister. If we see the good aspects, then it is good. But if we see the darker side, then it's bad. But still, I believe that there should be reforms in Indian education and so our country. Yes, my dear friend, I do agree that some improvements are needed. But as you know, that every coin has 2 sides. The system is better only if few things need to be manipulated. Inshallah, if we will work on it, Indian education system will be the best.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Myself Aliza of class 7. The topic of my talk is youth, prestige of prosperity. Prosperity is a state of flourishing, good fortune or successful social status. Prosperity often encompasses wealth. It also includes other factors which can be independent to varying degrees such as happiness and health. I am a generation who will at some distance point in the future take over the reins of society in all its diverse fields. We often underestimate the energy, brains, imagination and talent which can significantly fuel mass Indian change in the way we have always done things. As with the statesmen statesman Benjamin Disraeli once said, "The youth of a nation are the seeds of prosperity." To value youth is to nurture and sustain their continuous development through every possible means. Embracing a holistic approach to ensure their full development, not only academically but also physically, emotionally, ethically, and most importantly, spiritually. Each era has its own rule. One of the most important ways to serve Allah's religion is to realize the material development and act in accordance with it. This development must be in the fields of science, civilization, technique, economy, and culture. Those who couldn't see this fact threw themselves into the prison of laziness. Who on the world's righteousness, whether male or female, is a true believer, very good to him that will give a good life, and we shall certainly reward them in proportion of the best of what they used to do. That is paradise in the hereafter. Jazakallah khair.
I'd like to call the students of 8th standard are here to present English Nasheed in Islam. You ask me, why do I stand here, so unafraid of everything around me? Proudly I would say, I am a Muslim. If you ask her, why does she dress that way, all covered up in a wool that gives it all away? Proudly she would say, I am a Muslim. Dinul Islami dini, wal arda ghayru dini, Muhammad li hadini, Nur al-Iman. Dinul Islami dini, wal arda ghayru dini, Muhammad li hadini, Nur al-Iman. If you ask me, surely this cannot be. You give your wealth so free, and you say your life is charity. It ain't hard to see, I am a Muslim. If you ask him, why does it hurt so when he sees injustice? And even though it falls, he doesn't know. With the early in his eyes, he says, I am a Muslim. Dinul Islam dini, wal arda ghayru dini, Muhammad li hadini, Nur al-Iman. Dinul Islam dini, wal arda ghayru dini, Muhammad li hadini, Nur al-Iman. If you ask her, why doesn't she cry? There is no one by her side. She is the only one that's left behind. Patiently she sighs, I am a Muslim. If you ask him, why does he still pray 5 times a day when so many others are straight? Smiling he would say, I am a Muslim. Dinul Islam dini, wal arda ghayru dini, Muhammad li hadini, Nur al-Iman. Dinul Islam dini, wal arda ghayru dini, Muhammad li hadini, Nur al-Iman. If you ask me, why do I love you, no matter where you are, we are the greatest ummah. With the beatings of our hearts, we are Muslims. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, there is no God but Allah. La ilaha illallah Muhammad al-Mustafa, Muhammad is the messenger. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, there is no God but Allah. La ilaha illallah Muhammad al-Mustafa, Muhammad is the messenger. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, there is no God but Allah. La ilaha illallah Muhammad al-Mustafa, Muhammad is the messenger. MashaAllah, sister.
I welcome you all with Islamic greetings. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May peace, mercy and blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be upon all of you. The topic of my talk is the importance of Muharram. Now we are beginning with the new Islamic calendar. We are now in the month of Muharram, which is also known as the sacred month. Our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the best month after Ramadan to fast is Shahrullah al-Muharram, the month of Allah al-Muharram. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the Shahrullah al-Muharram, which means the month of Allah al-Muharram. This is the highest honor that has been given to this month, and no other month has been given this honor in the Islamic calendar. This is one of the 4 sacred months. But many of the Sahaba said that this is the most sacred month in the 4 sacred months. Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu ta'ala anh, when he instituted the Islamic calendar, he asked the Sahabas that which month shall we begin with the Islamic calendar. Some said this, some said that. But many of the Sahabas said that we should begin with the Muharram because of its merciness. Because it comes right after Dhul Hijjah. And they decided that the first month of the Islamic calendar will be Muharram. And this is the month in which our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam should fast. And Abu Ibn Abdullah radiallahu Ibn Abbas radiallahu ta'ala reported that I never saw Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam more concerned about fasting, except in the month of Muharram, except on the day of Ashura. The day of Ashura, the fasting on the day of Ashura was obligatory before of Ramadan. In the first year after Hijrah, fasting on the 10th of Muharram was obligatory. But in the second year, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed Ramadan. And in the second year, Muharram went obligatory to the recommended, and Ramadan became obligatory. At last, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala strengthen our faith on Kitabullah and Sunnah Rasulullah. Wa aqulu da'ana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. MashaAllah.
Now I would like to call. Now we are going to conduct a quiz on Surah Al-Kahf. I would like to call the Shaheen ma'am to conduct the quiz.
والشمس وضحاها والقمر إذا تلاها والنهار إذا جلاها والليل إذا يغشاها والسماء وما بناها والأرض وما طحاها ونفس from Shaitan, the outcast, in the name of Allah, the most kind and the most merciful, by the sun and its brightness, by the moon when it follows it, by the I seek refuge in Allah from Shaitan and the outcast, in the name of Allah, the most kind and the most merciful, by the sun and its brightness, by the moon when it follows it, by the day when it displays it, and by the night when it conceals it, and by the sky when it constructs it, and by the earth when it spread it, and by the soul when it displays it. He has succeeded to, and he has succeeded to purify it, and he has failed to instill with corruption. Samud denies the prophet by the reason of transgression. When when the most privileged of them was sent forth. Allah's messenger said to them, do not harm the she-camel of Allah, or prevent government hardware. Jazakallah.
Jazakallah for your sister.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Myself Aliza of class 7. The topic of my talk is youth, prestige of prosperity. Prosperity is a state of flourishing, good fortune or successful social status. Prosperity often encompasses wealth. It also includes other factors which can be independent to varying degrees such as happiness and health. I am a generation who will at some distant point in the future take over the reins of society in all its diverse fields. We often underestimate the energy, brains, imagination and talent which can significantly fuel mass Indian change in the way we have always done things. As British statesman Benjamin Disraeli once said, the youth of a nation are the prestige of prosperity. To value youth is to nurture and sustain their continuous development through every possible means. Embracing a holistic approach to ensure their full development, not only academically but also physically, emotionally, ethically, and most importantly spiritually. Each era has its own rule. One of the most important ways to serve Allah's religion is to realize the material development and act in accordance with it. This development must be in the fields of science, civilization, technique, economy and culture. Those who couldn't see this fact threw themselves into the prison of laziness. Who on the world strike laziness, whether male or female, is a true believer, very good to him that will give a good life, and we shall certainly reward them in proportion of the best of what they used to do. That is paradise in the hereafter. Jazakallah khair.
Last one. You say?
All the Islamic months. You have to raise your hand. First, Murtuza has raised the hand. Murtuza, give the answer. Come here. Yes?
मोहतरम सामाईन इकराम, आज इस बज़्म में मेरी तकरीर का उन्वान मुहर्रम और इसकी फजीलत है। यौम आशुरा यानी 10 मुहर्रम। आओ इस दिन हम सब रोज़ा रखते हैं। आशुरा अरबी जुबान का लफ्ज़ अशुरा आता है, जिसका लफ्ज़ी माने तो 10 है, लेकिन इस्तिलाही मानों से अगर देखा जाए तो इस्लामी महीने 10 मुहर्रम यौम आशुरा पर कहा जाता है। इसीलिए हम मिल्लत इस्लामिया को ये देखना चाहिए कि इस दिन तारीख साज दिन है और इस दिन की बड़ी सारी अहमियतें हैं। रसूल सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने इस दिन के बहुत सारे फजीलतें और रिवायतें बताई गई है, जिनमें से कुछ रिवायतें तहकीकी है और कुछ ज़ईफ़ हदीस है। इसलिए हम मुसलमानों को ये चाहिए कि सही हदीस पर अमल करें। इस दिन मदीना के लोग यौम आशुरा का रोज़ा रखते थे, अहले मदीना के लोग यानी मदीना में रहने वाले लोग, और इसी दिन यहूदी भी रोज़ा रखा करते हैं, क्योंकि 10 मुहर्रम के दिन मूसा अलैहिस्सलाम को फिरौन के लश्कर से नजात मिली, फिरौन और उसके लश्कर से। इस दिन आदम अलैहिस्सलाम और हव्वा अलैहिस्सलाम की तख्लीक हुई। 10 मुहर्रम के दिन अल्लाह रब्बुल आलमीन ने जन्नत और दोज़ख, जिंदगी और मौत और तकदीर को पैदा किया। इसी दिन अल्लाह रब्बुल आलमीन ने यूनुस अलैहिस्सलाम की दुआ कबूल की थी। आज के दिन नूह अलैहिस्सलाम की कश्ती किनारे पर आई थी, और ये भी कहा जाता है कि ज़ायरीन के लिए काबा को खोला गया था। हमारे नबी सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ये फरमाते हैं, अबू क़तादा रज़ियल्लाहु अन्हु
जब नबी करीम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम से यौम आशुरा के रोजे रखने के बारे में हदीस फरमाई, युकफ्फिर सनतल माजिया, वो गुज़िश्ता सालों का गुनाह मिटा दिए जाते हैं, यानी पिछले एक साल के गुनाहों का कफारा किया जाता है। इसी तरह एक और हदीस आती है मुस्लिम शरीफ की कि अब्दुल्ला इब्न अब्बास रज़ी अल्लाहु अन्हु जब पूछा गया था कि यौम आशुरा के रोजे रखने के बारे में, तो आप जानते हैं इन्होंने क्या कहा? इन्होंने कहा कि मेरे इल्म में रसूलुल्लाह सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने कहा कि यौम आशुरा का रोजे की फजीलत दूसरे अय्याम से ज्यादा है, यौम आशुरा के रोजे की फजीलत दूसरे महीनों के रोजे से ज्यादा है। आप सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम जब हिजरत के बाद मदीना मुनव्वरा पहुंचे तो आप सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने देखा कि अहले मदीना के रहने वाले लोग यौम आशुरा का रोजा रखे हुए थे। आप सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने उनसे पूछा कि आप क्यों रोजा रखते हैं यौम आशुरा का? तो अहले मदीना के लोग फरमाते हैं कि आज के दिन हमारे नबी मूसा अलैहिस्सलाम को फिरौन के जुल्म से नजात मिली, और उसके बारे में बताया। तभी नबी करीम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम फरमाते हैं कि इंशाअल्लाह हम भी अगले साल से 9 मुहर्रम का रोजा रखेंगे, क्योंकि मूसा अलैहिस्सलाम हमारे नबी थे और क्योंकि यहूदियों की मुखालिफत की थी। हमारे नबी सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम खुद रोजा रखे और अपने तमाम उम्मतियों को रोजा रखने का हुक्म दिया। 9 मुहर्रम और 10 मुहर्रम का, या 10 मुहर्रम या 11 मुहर्रम का रोजा रखा जा सकता है। और सिर्फ इतना ही नहीं, इसी के साथ साथ इसकी फजीलतें भी बयान की और इसके जरिए यहूदियों की मुखालिफत भी की। इसलिए हम तमाम उम्मत मोहम्मदिया को ये चाहिए कि हम 9 मुहर्रम और 10 मुहर्रम का रोजा रखें। एक रोजा इसलिए कि यौम आशुरा का रोजा, और एक रोजा इसलिए कि यहूदियों की मुखालिफत करें। लेकिन बड़े अफसोस के साथ कहना पड़ रहा है कि आज हम सब मुसलमान अल्लाह रब्बुल आलमीन के रसूल की हदीसों को भुला चुके हैं, दुनिया के मखलूकों में गुमराह हो चुके हैं। हम अल्लाह के रसूल सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम के तौर तरीकों को भुलाकर शियाओं की मुशाबियत करना शुरू कर दिए हैं। इस दिन लोगों को खिलाया जाता है, इस दिन शरबतें बनाया जाता है, इस दिन लंगरें लगाया जाता है, शरबतें बनाकर सड़कों पर खड़े होकर आने जाने वाले लोगों को रोककर शरबतें पिलाया जाता है, ये सोचकर कि हम कोई नेकी का काम कर रहे हैं, ये सोचकर कि हम कोई सवाब का काम कर रहे हैं। और ये इस बात का हुक्म हालांकि ना अल्लाह रब्बुल आलमीन ने दिया, ना अल्लाह के रसूल सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने दिया। ये लोग ये सोचकर करते हैं कि हम अल्लाह रब्बुल आलमीन को राजी कर रहे हैं, ये लोग ये सोचकर कर रहे हैं अल्लाह हमसे यार राजी हो जाते हैं। अल्लाह रब्बुल आलमीन ने ऐसा कुछ फरमाया नहीं कि ये करो हम तुमसे राजी हो जाएंगे। बड़े अफसोस के साथ ये कहना पड़ रहा है। और इसी के साथ साथ अगर देखा जाए तो हम लोग ऐसे जो काम करते हैं, जो सहाबाओं के बग़ाज़ अल्लाह के कलाम कुरान के अज़मत पर शक करने वाले हज़रत अबू बकर सिद्दीक़ रज़ी अल्लाहु अन्हु, हज़रत उस्मान गनी रज़ी अल्लाहु अन्हु की शान में गुस्ताखी करने वाले लोग ऐसे दीन के फिसादी लोग हैं, जो दीन के कट्टर दुश्मन हैं। ये वो लोग ये काम करते हैं, वो लोग शियाओं की मुशाबियत करते हैं। हमें क्यों, हम मेरे भाइयों और बहनों, क्यों हम अपने नबी के तौर तरीक़ों पर भुला चुके हैं? क्यों हम अपने नबी के अमल को पसंद नहीं करते? मेरे भाइयों, आइए नबी के तौर तरीक़ों पर अमल करें और उन्हें पसंद करें, ताकि क़यामत के दिन हम नबी के महबूबों में से एक हो, ना ही नबी के गुस्ताखों में से एक। आखिर में अल्लाह रब्बुल आलमीन से बस इतनी दुआ है कि अल्लाह रब्बुल आलमीन हमें नबी के तौर तरीक़े पर अमल करने की तौफ़ीक़ अता फरमाए। व आखिरु दावाना अल्हम्दुलिल्लाहि रब्बिल आलमीन। वस्सलामु अलैकुम व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुहू। माशाअल्लाह, तकबीर।
Jazakallahu khairan, brother. Now next our event is Bedbazi, a very exciting competition between two teams, exchange of share and a share.